Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am here to give you guys a 1 month update, a little more than a month, sorry, I always do that, on my third nostril piercing. As you guys know, about a month ago now, I went and got a third nostril piercing. So I have the two over here and then a fresh one on this side. I matched it up with the first one in the front, so where my hoop is the one that I matched it up to. So yeah, I'm just going to be kind of giving you the rundown on how it's been healing, how it's been doing, and the lovely, beautiful, amazing piercing bump that I have on it. Oh, the joys. So yeah, when I got it done, it didn't really hurt too bad. It was just a lot of pressure and whatnot, and my eyes watered and all that good stuff. And then it was very sore for about the first week, and then after that it was pretty much smooth sailing. And as far as cleaning goes, I was really only cleaning it like once a day with like my sea salt solution and then antibacterial soap in the shower. And then some days I would really just only wash it with soap and then just leave it be, because I find that the older I get with piercings, the more I leave them alone, the better they heal. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone else out there, but that's just kind of what I've experienced, that the more you leave it alone, the better it heals. So that's just what I've been doing. I've been kind of letting it do its own thing. And then I want to say maybe about week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I was sleeping, and when I clean the piercing, I kind of flip it down so like the bottom part of the corkscrew is hanging out of my nose, just so I can kind of get up there and clean really good. Well, I had did that before bed, and I accidentally left it down during the night, so I had like the whole bar hanging down. And sometime, I don't know what the hell happened, I don't know what I was doing, I don't know if I was like went to scratch my face or something, but I went to roll over and I did something like with my hand on my face, and I snagged this piercing so hard, it literally woke me right up. Like I was dead asleep and I was wide awake. Like I could have easily went and worked a 10-hour day. Like I was wide awake, it hurt so freaking bad. So I don't know if I snagged it the right way, but sure enough, about 4 days after that, I started getting the lovely piercing bumps, or the keloids, or hypertrophic scars, or whatever you hear them referred to on YouTube. That's what I ended up getting. Yay me, oh the joys. But I wasn't really that surprised, because every single time I get a nose piercing, I've had 3 of them now, every single time I get one of those little tiny piercing bumps, and those can be caused for, you know, several amounts of reasons. Sometimes people just get them just because, but I find that I get them the most when there's a lot of friction, when I'm moving the jewelry too much, when I snag the jewelry, when the jewelry isn't placed properly, or when you're using, another thing that used to happen to me, that's really annoying, like fucking blinds. Another thing that I noticed I would get them a lot is when I would change the gauge of the jewelry, like when I would have like a 20 gauge and then I'd put a 16 in and then an 18 in. I noticed that's when I would get them as well. So you know, you can get them for a lot of reasons, but especially with me, I usually always get them no matter what the circumstance is. However, when I do tend to snag my jewelry, I get them a lot quicker. So that's basically what I've been dealing with now, but there is absolutely no pain, there is no blood, there's no nothing. I'm basically just struggling with that little tiny bump, and it's really not uncommon. It happens pretty often, more often than you think. I have tons of videos on my channel about those and how you can cure them. I'm just here to kind of give you the rundown on how this one is doing and what I'm doing currently right now to take care of the problem. So basically the only thing I am doing to my nose piercing right now at the 1 month mark is oh my gosh, it's actually 1 month today. Oh, how funny, because it's February 13th and I got it done January 13th. That's cool. 1 month. Whoa, I finally did it right on the day. I'm so proud of myself. So basically all I'm doing for it now is I clean it with antibacterial soap in the shower, and then when I get out of the shower, when the bump and all the area is totally clean of any makeup, oil, dirt, anything like that, that's when I really focus on trying to cure this bump. The one thing that you kind of have to focus on when you get one of these little piercing bumps is drying it out is the most important thing. Now you don't want to dry the piercing out, you want to dry the bump out, and there are ways to do that. So what I am currently using is this Pro Pierce tea tree oil and almond oil. It's just this little thing right here, and it's for piercings, you know, for things like this, but you can also use just regular tea tree oil from the drugstore. Some people use witch hazel, some people use vinegar. I forget what type of vinegar, but you can use some type of vinegar. But basically what this does is it just kind of dries out the bump and kind of decreases the size of it until it's totally gone. They do go away over time. Sometimes they can take a couple weeks, sometimes they can take up to a month. I remember when I first got my very first nose piercing ever, I dealt with them for about 8 months total. It was a total pain in the ass. I hated it, but they do go away. You just kind of have to really be patient with it. You have to keep up with it. And another thing I noticed is that the sooner you notice that you have one of these piercing bumps, the quicker you can cure it and get it to go down, you know what I mean? So as soon as you start to see one kind of form, that's when I would immediately start using like tea tree oil and sea salt. That's another thing I like to do is I like to do sea salt pastes. I did do a video like that on my channel. I'll have everything linked up in the corner so it's easily clickable. But that's another thing I like to do for these piercing bumps. So I'll kind of vary it up between the Pro Pierce tea tree oil and my sea salt paste. It just really, just from like experience, it's just what has helped me the best. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Some signs that you kind of notice that you're getting one is you'll see like a raised bump next to the piercing. It can be red, it could be clear, skin colored, it doesn't matter. So yeah, like it looks really good. I really do like it. I cannot wait to change it because my goal look for this whole piercing is I want 2 hoops on this, one on here, one on here. So I'm really, really anxious to change it. I have not changed it at all. When I do change it, I will make a video of me changing it for the first time and showing you what it looks like with the 2 hoops. So yeah, I'm really, really anxious. I'll probably wait another month or so before I change it just because I want to get a control on this whole piercing bump situation that I have going on. But yeah, that's the whole plan. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that video. It's going to be really exciting. Okay, so I'll just kind of zoom you in on it. I do have a full face of makeup on today. I'm testing out this foundation right here. So yeah, if you're noticing like a whole bunch of makeup, like that's why. So I'm just going to show you kind of what the bump looks like and how it's doing. All that jazz. Okay, so I'm sorry if this looks kind of gross to you, but I don't know if you can see, but there's a little tiny bump right next to the piercing there. It kind of looks like a white red bump right there. That's the piercing bumps that I'm talking about. I'm sure if you have a nose piercing, then I'm sure you've experienced something similar. There's no pain whatsoever, which is shocking because all my other 2 nose piercings, they were sore for quite a long time. Whereas this one, there's like virtually no pain whatsoever. Okay everyone, so that is everything that I have for my 1 month update on my 3rd nostril piercing. I know a lot of people were kind of confused as to why the hell I got a 3rd nostril piercing. They were like, that looks really ugly, that looks really stupid. Out of everything else you could have gotten, why'd you get that? Like, you guys, like, it's my body. I can get whatever the hell I want. At the time, I felt like getting a 3rd nostril piercing. So you know what I did? I got a fucking 3rd nostril piercing. It's not the end of the world. Like, you don't have to like it. If you don't like it, click out. Don't even watch this video. Like, what are you doing wasting your time? My ultimate dream piercing to get is my Medusa, but unfortunately I can't get that because I have a job in the real world and they don't allow that shit. But one day guys, I promise you, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it right here. I want it so bad. But until then, we have 3 nostril piercings that we're gonna work with and have fun with, and it'll be great. It'll be glorious. So yeah. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully some of the information that I provided you is helpful. If it was, be sure to give a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe. But until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!